What up, everyone? Day 554. These are for yesterday's. I'll do today's later. Monday we got a chicken coop late at night and some chickens. Bought 9 laying chickens, 9 laying hens, chicken coop, and like 50 pounds of feed off a lady off of Marketplace, ironically enough. You might hear a couple chickens in the background. They're currently roaming the yard. I have not put the fence up yet. I was not planning on letting them out today, but I was going to clean the coop out and whatnot, and they just escaped. I was like moving some things, and one hopped out, and next thing you know, the other ones hopped out. So I was like, "Whoa!" I think I was reading was saying to keep them in the kennel or keep them in the coop for a couple of days, so they kind of imprint like a cat, so they kind of get used to the area. But once they start seeming curious, that it should be relatively okay. I mean, they're gonna be out all day anyways, you know what I mean? So after the video, I need to put the fence up with the chicken wire and whatnot. And I did also read that they will destroy my yard, which I didn't read specifics about how they would, but I kind of wanted to run around the yard. But I am nervous about this fence because it's not as high as like a normal fence, so. But yeah, do push-ups and then get this fence put up, and yeah, we got 9 chickens now. I came out here originally to check to. I had heard one making some crazy noises, and I was reading that when they make this like really loud, kind of like intense box, that they might be laying. So unfortunately, it would not. But I don't think that's 20. I don't think they come out to the grass as much. I mean, I know they have like fields and stuff they usually roam around in, but now that they're out, they were pecking a bunch. You know, there's a bunch of spiders and flies and all sorts of bugs over there. That's where we keep the trash cans, as well as the neighbor has their sprinkler system always floods, so it's always really wet. So always a lot of beetles and slugs and stuff. So yeah, just let them roam. You know what I mean? It's what it is now. Don't want to touch anything really, because I always kind of in the coop. You know, wash my hands afterwards. Always make sure you wash your hands when you're messing with the coop and stuff. Cannot let the dog out. The dog is sitting there next to the door wanting to come out, but their wings are not clipped, their feathers are not clipped, so they potentially could fly away. Especially if they get scared. If they don't get scared, they should just hang out there on the side of the yard all day. Whew. Yeah. It's 4. We're gonna go check on him. What do you think? I will real quick. Yeah, they're all over those trash cans because there's tons of bugs over there. So think they're gonna move the trash cans, but don't have room to move them anywhere else, so might just have to stay there. Especially because there's a lot of debris and stuff over there we need to clean out. We trimmed one of our trees last year, so slowly been putting that in the trash cans, you know, and just weeds and stuff. So once we clear all that out, there should be more room to move the trash cans so they can have a little more room. I mean, to be fair, they do have a ton of room over there at the moment. And then the coop, I can kind of shuffle the coop around a little more. We put in like a temporary spot on this side, but I feel like it'd be beneficial to move it to a more permanent location, maybe like on this side next to the house instead of next to the fence, right next to the shed that my wife uses for her lawn stuff. Put them on this side so they had the whole side. Right now it's like, you know, they had the part of, like, you know, you got the like rectangular strip of my section over here. This is over here, right? Let's say towards the back of the yard. So front of the yard front of the side they have huge area, but then there's an AC unit, then their coop, then the shed and an area, right? So kind of zigzag. So if I can just shuffle all the stuff on the one side, they'll have the whole other side to kind of roam around with, you know. I mean, now that's 6. So yeah, I didn't. Monday was get the coop. Yesterday was moving the coop by myself. Wife did help with the dolly, but basically picked the whole thing up myself. Solid wood coop. It's probably like freaking 150 pounds or something like that. Yeah, so I got all that moved, and so I didn't do the workout. I didn't do a workout yesterday because I was lazy. Monday was because they were inside the garage, and I didn't want to. We got up pretty late, like 9:30 or so, 10 o'clock. You know, chickens go to bed at dusk, so, or like when, you know, when there's no sun. And when I felt bad, like having them up until midnight after just shocking them, because we moved them from their house to their new house, right? The old house to this house. So they're going through a little shock. I didn't want to disturb the sleep schedule also, so Monday we called it a wash, you know what I mean? But excited, hoping to start laying here next week or so. Like 2 more. Wife and kids are at a friend's house. Having a play date. I need to turn my AC on, get some shorts on, because it is getting warm out. It's supposed to only be like 80 today or 83 or something like that. Dude, there was a thunder earlier that rattled my house. Made both my kids cry. It was so freaking loud, dude. Lightning was so fast it freaking blinded me, dude. Like, no joke. Just outside and just blinding. And then, like, not even a second later. Like, it was like freaking lightning. Biggest crack of thunder I've ever heard. It was wild. Freaking rattled the house, dude. Alright, there we go. Let's go check on these ladies. Make sure everyone's still there. And eat some lunch and get this fence all put up. So, hope you'll have a beautiful day. I'll see y'all later. Get after it. Get moving. Peace out.